We Should Not Be Moved virtual video launch brought to you by Indie-Rootz Records. Bonjour, bienvenue au lancement de la vidéo virtuelle We Shall Not Be Moved présentée par Indie-Rootz Records.
Greetings and salutations. This is Donna Makeda.
This is Shakky Allyene.
Welcome to our We Shall Not Be Moved virtual video launch.
Welcome to our We Shall Not Be Moved virtual video launch.
The song and the video was produced by Indie-Rootz Records.
We shall not be moved. We shall not stand down. My name is Vince Telemack and I'm an author, speaker, and spoken word artist. I feel like it's important for us to use art as a way to share our struggle, heal, but most importantly, fight for justice. The senseless murders of black men have been going on way too long. Let me know where you stand.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I want to start by thanking the organization for putting this event, this virtual event together. I also wanted to thank you, the viewer, for being here with us and taking part in this event. My name is Mr. Pong. I'm a steel pan artist based out of Montreal, Canada. And I'm very thankful to be able to share my art with you. And I hope you guys enjoy my piece by a very iconic artist, Is This Love by Bob Marley.
Hello, my name is Mark Henry. I'm the president of the Jamaica Association of Montreal. Our job as the association is to enhance the life of our members and our community. And we accomplish that through our food bank, our Young Mothers program, our Brilliant Minds program, and many senior programs initiative that we have. I'd like to take this time to give a shout out to Indie-Rootz Record for giving us an opportunity to collaborate on this project. Big shout out to the artists. I believe names are Donna, Makeda, and Shakky, Allyene for this fantastic song, We Shall Not Be Moved. And if we get joined with that song, we shall not be moved. As a people, we will fight for what we believe we rightly deserve. We'll fight against injustice. And we'll make sure we come together as one so that we can achieve what God has ordained us to achieve. May God bless you, and may God bless the Jamaica Association of Montreal.
I'm a professional reggae recording artist who is also a multiple reggae award winner with 28 awards and counting. I have 4 full-length albums with numerous singles to date. One of my most recent singles, Vegan Dinner, has been doing really well on the international and national reggae scene. And now most recently with my newest single called We Shall Not Be Moved, which was produced by Indie-Rootz Records and is in combination with Shakky Allyene.
I'm in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. This is where I was born and raised. I've been singing as far back as I can remember. Soul music is my biggest influence, but I love everything. Reggae and calypso is also something that's in my blood. My father is of Guyanese descent, and my mother is Canadian from Nova Scotia. And what else? I sang gospel choir for many of my teenage years, and that was what started pushing me towards music. And then I paused for a minute, got married, had children, and here I am now, an Indie-Rootz artist, and I'm here presenting this to you.
Time is of the essence, and is destined for change. You are not my skin. How the hell can you relate? To know the pain for many centuries our lineages were forced to endure, fighting to get to a higher equilibrium, being treated with normalcy, and receiving reciprocal rapport. History's repeating itself again, though it really needn't be. If we could all just unlearn what we were indoctrinated to, and procreate what is proclaimed divine destiny. All of this ignorance and malignancy simply will not stand, as we are all under adjudication and being judged by the Father's holy hands. We will not be moved. Yes, we will not be changed. You may try to tie our minds down. You may keep us bound, but we will simply not be detained. Many times where we uprooted our lives and we journeyed ashore. But now we come in wake of our ancestors. Now we come in wake of our ancestors. Now we come in wake of our ancestors because we came to fight and we refuse to implore. Come Donna, Makeda. Come Shakky, Allyene. Make we rise again and restore humanity once again.
My name is Howard Carr, host of a Caribbean program every Saturday 4 until 7 p.m. on CKUT 90.3 FM right here in Montreal. An MP3 was sent to me a few weeks ago to give a listen, and I haven't stopped listening, dancing since. Reason being, lyrics and music are so thick you can feel it massaging your musical brains with harmonies from these two ladies who makes one want to get up and dance. regardless of age, written and performed by two talented Canadian-based artists, Donna Makeda and Shakky Allyene. They make you understand the name and title of this song. We shall not be moved. You will get a feeling of despair as they reel off the names of the innocent blacks killed by police. Then they bring you back to reality when they remind you, we shall no longer be moved. These days are past. We must stand up for our rights, freedom and equality. This hit is produced by Indie-Rootz Records. This is a collection. Peace.
Hey guys, this is Stacia Fire, and I'm taking the time out to just big up Donna, Makeda, and Shakky Allyene on their new song, We Shall Not Be Moved. It's a beautiful and powerful song. You guys need to check it out. You know why? Because it's produced by Indie-Rootz. Go check it out.
Hi, my name is Sue Montgomery, and I'm the mayor of Côte-des-Neiges-NDG, the biggest, most populous, and most diverse borough in Montreal. I was very disturbed when a young man was shot recently by police. That's one too many black men shot by police in my borough. As mayor, I hope to work hard to be more inclusive, to welcome all people of all backgrounds into our community. And I think the way to do this is through videos like this one, through music, through theater, and through the arts, whereby we get to know one another and understand one another's stories. Bonjour, je suis la mairesse, Sue Montgomery, je suis la mairesse de Côte-des-Neiges-NDG. C'est l'arrondissement le plus populaire, le plus divers à Montréal. Et j'étais très perturbée lorsqu'un jeune homme noir était tué par la police. C'est un de trop. Alors moi, je travaille très fort pour que tout le monde soit bienvenu, pour avoir une communauté plus inclusive, plus égale. So I think the way to do this is through video, through art, through music, so that we can all come together and know each other. Merci. Thank you.
Shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved.
How did this song come about? Actually, I was sent the rhythm, which is called the Running Rhythm by Brian Cutler of Indie-Rootz Records, who I've worked with before in the past on quite a few singles. So he wanted me to do a combination with Shakky Allyene, who is a singer out of Montreal and whom I rate and respect as a singer. So I jumped at the chance and decided, yes, I'll do it. I was so busy at the time that I decided to ask Shakky to start the song out by writing the hook. And she did in a short period of time, wrote the hook, sent it to me. I felt a vibe, a really good vibe from it. And shortly after that, wrote my other verses, the 4 verses of the song. So thereafter, I went to Hamilton, Ontario at Indie-Rootz studio, big up to Desi Ranks, and I voiced it there. Then we sent the files to Montreal, which Bobby Pottinger, he's the engineer there at Indie-Rootz Records. He mixed and he mastered and gave us this great piece of music that we have now called "We Shall Not Be Moved." So that's the making of the song.
Making the video was a great experience. Me and Donna just meshed. Everything just went together smooth, you know. We understood one another, and it went hand in hand. We went around Montreal at the old port. We filmed some of the video in Kent Park in Côte-de-Neige. You know, Côte-de-Neige is the stomping grounds, you know. And it was nice. We got costumes, and each costume represented an era. So that's how the video progressed, you know, our culture, our roots, our African roots, you know. It was really nice. I loved it. So many people came through, showed their love and support, were a part of the process. And yeah, I hope it goes over well. I really do.
Yeah. It's Empress Naz here of Cut and Clear Music Productions, Inc., in conjunction with Way Up Promotions and Cut and Clear Radio, representing for Donna, Makeda, and Shakky Allyene on their big bad tune, We Shall Not Be Moved. You hear that? We Shall Not Be Moved. The video is dropping soon, so look out for it. This production is from Indie-Rootz Records. Yes, big up yourself, Brian. Yeah, large. Yeah.
Bonjour. Hello, everyone. Mon nom est Michael P. Farkas, président de la table ronde du mois de l'histoire des Noirs à Montréal. I am the president of the Roundtable on Black History Month in Montreal, and I also work at Youth Emotion. Youth Emotion est un centre jeune dans le quartier de la Petite Bourgogne où des activités sont offertes aux jeunes noirs surtout, mais tout le monde est inclus. Et c'est aussi le premier quartier des Noirs. Little Burgundy is the first neighborhood where blacks first came and worked and created, instituted their own organization as the Union United Church, or worked as porters on the different for the different train companies, and also the corner where jazz was being played in many bars. So Little Burgundy has a long history of music, jazz, and all kinds of just resilience of black folks standing together and advancing. And in the song "We Shall Not Be Moved," we clearly see that the message is conveyed on a beautiful hook. Nous sommes très heureux de voir que la chanson "We Shall Not Be Moved" nous parle d'un message qui a toujours été au cœur même de l'action des gens qui habitent le quartier de la Petite Bourgogne, les personnes noires de Montréal. Et sur cette note, nous sommes très fiers du travail fait par les artistes dans la chanson "We Shall Not Be Moved". À bientôt. See you soon.
Hi, this is Russ Morgan. As a fellow artist and host of Rhythm Up Friday show, the message of this song can be considered as an anthem for us melanated people. Directly speaking to the music, it's a catchy rhythm that sticks with you, while the concept of sing-jay and soulful singers is not new. Shakky and Donna's voice match seamlessly.
We shall not be moved.
Also on this rhythm is Vernon Maytone and Desi Ranks with their song Peace Togetherness.
A beautiful, positive song that also shares the same running rhythm as ours.
Kings and Queens, couple song just released, but listen to me. Donna, Makeda, Shakky, Allyene, We Shall Not Be Moved. The tune bad, but watch, boy, you know what better than that? The video is gonna drop right now. Very shortly, the video is getting dropped. So I am endorsing it right now. You know why? Donna Makeda recorded her part here, and so it's Ontario meets Quebec. You say it go? So two tune upon the rhythm to still, you know. Donna Makeda, Shakky, Allyene, Desi Ranks, Vernon Maytone. Listen up. If you never know, if you don't know the tune, go find it. Listen one little piece side. Listen one little piece side. Shakky, Allyene, Donna Makeda, listen. Listen. Donna Makeda.
Me tired to see the man them a drop. Me tired to see the human them just a flop. No crap. This are the truth from the top. Me heart just a beat
like a rat-a-tat. Yo. Listen what me say. More you go check it out. Just don't miss the video. And you probably want to hear like a piece of the one with Desi Ranks and Vernon Maytone. Me nah kill it, just listen. Few seconds side. Listen this. Listen. Listen, peace togetherness. Desi Ranks, Vernon Maytone. See him rhythm. Hear ya. So long. We've been turned the other day. No really think that. Listen me. Go check it out. Listen me. Bobby Pottinger, big up yourself. Indie-Rootz Records, big up yourself. Great job at this mix. I tell you, the tune them bad. Go check it out. Desi Ranks, go check it out. Donna Makeda, Shakky, Allyene, We Shall Not Be Moved. Desi Ranks, Vernon Maytone. Our video not release it, you know. But listen me, go check out this video. It'll go bad.
Greetings each and everyone. It's I, Vernon Maytone. I just want to bless up these two ladies, Donna Makeda and Shakky Allyene, for a fantastic job they did on this music, this rhythm. Very nice. Good work ethics, energy was there. Everything with it in A1. I want to also big up Bobby, who done a fantastic job with this rhythm. This rhythm is really a classic, timeless. And also Brian, who played a major role in this project. I must say, myself and Desi Ranks is on this rhythm with a nice, overwhelmed song, timeless all the time. The title of it is Togetherness, and that's what we need in this time. I want whosoever don't hear this track, make it possible to hear this track. It have the message, the energy, what we need today. Peace, togetherness, as my song would say. Once again, blessing to Donna Makeda and Shakky Allyene. Fantastic job. And I hope we'll together do music again. One love, blessing is I, Vernon Maytone, from Buckley's Music Studio. I say to the world, one love, togetherness. Peace out.
Why? Lord, why is it that most persons that look like me, our souls are being handed over to the Grim Reaper? We are no longer spectating from under the lynching trees, but rather in front of our screens. Brutality. Are they sending a message for me? Are they sending a message to us? Lord, hear my prayer. Save us. Just as I was about to exit this prayerful state, I heard his voice saying to me, you have forgotten who you are. You were once my children. Can you remember this? Some of you can only think as far back as slavery. And some of you that are Afro-conscious can think back to when your ancestors were kings and queens. But can you go beyond this? Before I made you kings and queens, you were divine. Your conception took place in my infinite mind. You were in my presence. We were so much alike. That's when I gave you power that I never took back. You were made a little lower than my angels. And no, my angels ain't white. Your knowledge of the seen and unseen worlds founded civilization. They saw you as superhumans and set out to distort your view of you. It repented me when you left me for a date with sin. You turned away from me and onto the ways that displease me. And now you are asking, oh gosh, Lord, why they killing we down like dogs so? Because you forgot that I gave you power that I never took back. I gave you power to have dominion over all my creation. I give you the dominant gene, and you started civilization. And now you're crying, Black Lives Matter, on deaf ears, because you forgot that I gave you power that I never took back.
Greetings, my beloved people. I'm yours truly, DJ Empress Tashai from Empress Tashai New Music Top 10 Chart. There's a new single I want to bring your attention to. It's titled We Shall Not Be Moved. It's a collaboration between Donna, Makeda and Shakky, Allyene. This is an Indie-Rootz record production. Good music for good people. You want to check it out. Totally endorsed by yours truly, DJ Empress Tashai from Empress Tashai New Music Top 10 Chart.
Hi there, my name is Jew Weeks. I'm host of Anatomy of Caribbean Music and World Beat News programs on CJLO 1690 AM. I want to thank Mr. Brian Cutler for sending me this tune to play, We Shall Not Be Moved, by two of my favorite artists, Donna Makeda and Shakky, Allyene. The words, the lyrics in this tune is so pertinent today. I mean, these young ladies went back in time and then bring us up to the present, and nothing has really changed. So and they're tired. We're tired. We are all tired of what's going on, and they're just saying, "We will not remove. We will not. We will not be moved." I'm telling you, no matter what happens, we'll still be there. Very pertinent tune. I love it. I play it a lot, so you know, that's it.
Hi, it's Marvin Rotran, City Councillor for Snowdon here in Montreal, wishing all the best to those viewing this video. I'm going to ask you today to join me in reimagining our police department. In 2020, the dialogue focused on bias in the police department and systemic racism. City Council began an important debate that should have happened years ago. Several of my motions to change and transform how the public security model works in Montreal were adopted. But we still have many challenges in 2021. It's important that we translate the goodwill behind those motions into actually something concrete. As a first thing, we need a robust race-based reporting policy. Montrealers were shocked in 2018 when a report came out that told us what so many of us already know, that if you're a visible minority in this city, you risk being stopped by police for no reason at all in a street check. The report indicated that Native women are stopped 11 times more than anyone else. If you're Black, it's almost 5 times more. If you're a visible minority of any origin, you're far more likely to be stopped, not because you've broken the law or violated a bylaw, but because of systemic bias. I'm calling on you, the viewers of this video, to help us win this battle. We need a program and we need it now. Finally, I'm going to conclude by saying we need stronger civilian oversight. The current police command staff may be professional in terms of its understanding of public security, but it's not really good at communicating with citizens, and it's not really good at communicating with elected officials. We do have a Public Security Commission in Montreal. It does meet more often in public than it used to, but however, it hasn't proven its entire independence from the police department, and not much has come out of the machine from all the motions adopted at City Council the last couple of years. I think the public's got to ask more of our politicians, and our politicians have to ask more of our police department. Together, I think we can transform Montreal Police into a force that can be a model for the rest of North America, and which reflects its population and which does its work in a way that's different in the past. Calling on the public to help me. Let's work for a more diverse, more professional police department, one that has higher standards and one that can make us all proud.
It happened here. Broken promises of a new life in a new land, verbal contracts shaken with left hands with the intent to expand to riches what the Black man worked for. Kings and queens stripped of more than pride, beaten to command obedience to a society without integrity. Ici, à Quebec. It occurred in its history. It happened right here. Human resources of the worst kind, atrocities against Negroes similar to the ones you can find in our neighbors' conveniently lost history books. But our memories are long. Our messages hidden in song and passed down from generations in reverence to our ancestors, in reverence for the struggles endured and overcome. It happened here too. Legends of strong Black women who had to watch the attempted destruction of their men and acquire wisdom and courage to blend to invisibility in the homes of a savage society. Women who sacrificed their lives to seek freedom from the purgatory high lifestyle of the greedy. Les Noirs. Treated like meat for others' consumption, that shame is embedded in the soil of this very land. We will not stand for it, not today. The truth must prevail. While I sometimes struggle to juggle being Quebecois and being a Black woman in Quebec, I was born to this Quebec. I don't hesitate to look any other race directly in the face in any exchange in this Quebec ever. Living in this darker skin reminds me to never forget we are the descendants of queens and kings. We do not stop. Our legacy continues. My name is Tash, and this is It Happened Here. We shall not be moved.
Greetings, this is Bobby Pottinger, and I had the privilege of producing this song. And it was inspired by the senseless killing of black men, innocent black men, not just America, all over the world, it happens everywhere, And this was our way to shed some light on it and contribute to the movement, So yeah, we built the rhythm and we sent it to Donna Makeda, and she did her thing on it, and Shakky Allyene did her thing on it and put everything together, and yeah, it turned out perfect, man, I'm really proud of the project, and I'm proud of the two empresses who did this, and really brought truth, to the world, let us know that we're kings and queens before all this, just the way it is, what I'm saying? What goes around comes around, So blessed love, I'm big up to people like Brian Cutler, who actually, he was the executive producer for this project. He made things happen, Ann Smith, and so I say, all the people who came out to help us with the video shoot and stuff like that too, So blessed love. Hope everyone enjoys the video and sees what we're really trying to put to the world, Black Lives Matter, Gossam. Blessed love. See you out.
Greetings, everyone. This is Brian Kotler, executive producer for Indie-Rootz Records. Normally, I'm used to being behind the camera, not in front of it, so please bear with me. I think Bobby summed it up perfectly. Enough respect to Donna and Shakky, and to Bobby too. In the end, it is the teamwork that makes the dream work. And it was an honor and a pleasure to work with such talented and genuine people. And enough respects to Antoinette Smith and all the video extras and everyone else that contributed to this video and to the song itself. Thank you very much. It was a great, great, great experience. And a big shout out to all the fans and supporters. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the video launch. I won't talk anymore because I know a lot of you want to get to see the awesome video. Take care. One love.
Hey everyone, this is Carrie Mullings, otherwise known as Mama Canada, and tonight I am so happy for my sister Donna Makeda and Shakky Allyene for this launch of their new track, We Shall Not Be Moved. Perfect timing, ladies, perfect timing. We got to stand firm for what we believe in, and I know you won't be moved, just like I won't be moved. Keep on rebelling with the vibes, here. Don't stop.
Yes, Massive and Crew. Right about now, you know, say DJ Client to represent for Donna Makeda and Shakky Allyene on the big tune, name We Shall Not Be Moved. We cannot be moved, no time at all. And that tune, one of the most global inspirational tune of all time. I want to be globally. Now turn back. Ballpark thing, it leak out already. And this one is all courtesy of Donna Makeda alongside Shakky Allyene. None other than DJ Client representing. I tell you, bam.
Hi everybody, my name is Fatima Wilson. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and I hope you enjoy.
radio and television host and author Duke Eatman, and I want to talk about We Shall Not Be Moved. We shall not be moved. A few words that really says a lot. Powerful message, impactful video, and really, really caught me by surprise. You know, it's interesting that, especially with all the uprisings we've seen in the last recent years, and especially in the summer of 2020, the death of George Floyd, which kind of sort of sparked the movement to a whole other level globally, I thought it was fitting that this music video was actually shot in Canada and in Montreal of all places. Canada historically has always been looked at during times of slavery as the promised land, the place that a lot of African American slaves wanted to get to escape chattel slavery and arrive to their freedom. And they did this via the Underground Railroad, which was a series, it wasn't an actual railroad, but it was a series of escape routes that left the southern part of the United States off the Mason-Dixon line into the northern part and into Canada, and usually settled in places like Ontario, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. But a lot of the slaves that had arrived there, the treatment was so harsh by the white Canadians that they met that some of them actually decided to go back down south and face whatever punishment they would have faced for escaping to begin with. And it was just something telling about it being shot there and not showing the same typical scenes that we usually see, March on Washington, and images of Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey, and all that's powerful and all that's great. But that's really what an artist's job is, to represent their environment, their times. And I think the thing that really catches me is the fact that there's a scene where the sisters are singing outside the Palais de Justice. That's the first thing that catches my eye. And what was powerful about that is that it's a demand for human rights and racial justice at the highest level of the court system. Slavery existed right here in Quebec when it was still known as Nouvelle-France. And there was a sister by the name of Mary Angelique, a young black woman who had been enslaved for most of her life, all of her life actually. And it's kind of hazy as to exactly what happened, but she was being sold again and a fire started. Some say she started it, some say it was an accident, some say she had nothing to do with it. But either way, it burnt down almost 3/4 of what we know as Old Montreal. And she was actually arrested, tried, hung, set on fire, and her body was dragged through the streets by a horse chariot. So to have the sisters in that environment singing these powerful lyrics and in the chorus, which just resonates with you, it was very, very powerful. Seeing the mural of Jackie Robinson, who actually broke Major League Baseball's color bar by playing for the Montreal Royals, who were the AAA baseball team for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Very powerful. We see them in front of the mural of Daisy Sweeney in Little Burgundy. Now, Little Burgundy was actually the area where the first free black people came to in Quebec. And they came from the United States and they came from the Caribbean. And to have that scene in that historical area of Montreal with a classically trained pianist who actually taught her brother, the great Oscar Peterson, who Duke Ellington called the Maharaja of the piano, and she also taught a friend of his, Oliver Jones. Very, 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 very powerful. And it just sort of resonates with you that there is a history here. Or being shot at MLK Park, which when I was a kid was known as Kemp Park. And I can tell you, even up into the 80s, maybe even the early part of the 90s, not something I would have ever imagined having its name changed to Martin Luther King Jr. Park. There's also another scene where there's images of people picking cotton in the back, which is something that was more so relegated to the southern part of the United States. So it was sort of tying the struggle and the movement that black people go through, even right here up north in Montreal, Canada. And the lyrics very powerful. One of the lyrics go, "We were once kings and queens and slavery slowed us down." Now I'm sure a lot of people have seen the meme where it says, slavery is not black history. Slavery interrupted black history. So there's an educational aspect to it as well. Incredible vocals, incredible song, the message very telling, the images of choosing to shoot it here, to represent the struggle that's right here. You don't got to go down south to see that struggle. It's right here. I think was the most powerful aspect of the video, and that's why I really dug it.
One soul, one place, one beginning, a million races. Alongside Shakky, Allyene, Mama Africa. Me tired. Can't take it no more. Mama Africa. We shall not be moved.
stand down. So much time has passed. Ayo! Things come back around. We shall not be moved. We will not back down. We came as kings and queens. You hear? But slavery slowed us down.
Lord, me tired fi see the man dem a drop. Me tired fi see the woman dem just a flop, no cap. This are the truth from the top. Me heart just a beat like a rat-a-tat-tat. When me see another black man dead pan the ground, me say, Lord God, it could have been my son, no fun. We stand firm, now run. Me tired of all the hatred around, oh God.
We will not stand down. So much time has passed.
Ayo!
Things come back around. We shall not be moved. We will not back down. We came as kings and queens.
You hear?
But slavery slowed us down.
Long time ago you enslaved our bodies. You beat us with chains and hung us from the trees. You took our women, raped them endlessly. It's brought forth some children you didn't want to see. Now fast forward to modern day earth scenery. You're trying to enslave us again mentally, but our spirits are strong. Strong as can be, we will always be free.
We shall not be moved. We will not stand down. So much time has passed. Things come back around.
Ayo!
We shall not be moved. We will not back down. We came as kings and queens. But slavery slowed us down.
Lord, I got 2020, we in and still feeling pain. Cause we fighting each other like Abel and Cain. How come you would think you superior to me? We all were created so equal and free. One go do your research, we are born kings and queens. Why don't you admit you have no self-esteem? Just look at your face, look at my face. We are one human race.
We shall not be moved.
No way.
We will not stand down. So much time has passed. Things come back around.
Ayo!
We shall not be moved. We will not back down. We came as kings and queens.
You hear?
But slavery slowed us down. Don't try standing in my shoes, try standing in my skin. Cause I wear it loud and proud and I feel it from within. No more waiver, no more slaves here. We're gonna work it out right now.
No fun, we stand firm now run. Tired of all the hatred.
We shall not be moved. We will not stand down. So much time has passed. Things come back around.
Ayo!
We shall not be moved.
No way.
We will not back down. We came as kings and queens. But slavery slowed us down.
Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor. Lord, me never know it would have reached ya. Tammy Rice, Eric Garner. Stop Kilaffi brothers and we sisters. Stephon Clark, Michael Brown. It's too numerous to even mention. Tanisha Anderson, Walter Scott. Oh Lord, my God, it's tough to stop.
We shall not be moved.
Donna Makeda.
We will not stand down.
Shakky Allyene.
So much time has passed.
Ayo!
Things come back around. We shall not be moved. We will not back down. We came as kings and queens. But slavery slowed us down.
We'd like to thank everybody for making this song, this video, and this video launch a reality. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Respect to Indie-Rootz Records, Bobby Pottinger, Brian Cutler, Ruth's daughter, Prince Everell, Carrie Mullins of Rebel Vibes on Vibe 105.5 FM, and Duke Eatman of Let's Go on CBC Radio 1 in Montreal. Also to the Jamaican Association of Montreal. Respect.
Thank you. Goodbye. Hope to see you again soon. Merci. Au revoir. À la prochaine.
To everyone who contributed to this virtual video launch, to all our sponsors and fans, I say one love and blessings from Donna Makeda. Thank you very much. Peace out.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you and see you again. Nous espérons que vous avez apprécié le spectacle. Merci et à la prochaine. For more information, you can go to www.indie-rootsrecords.com. Pour plus d'informations, vous pouvez aller au www.indie-rootsrecords.com.